Hey guys, what's going on? Mike the Caveman Q here again from Paleo Problem Island, MikeTheCaveman.com. Today's question is, should you be supplementing with creatine? I'm the Caveman! And the answer is, yeah, probably. Now, creatine is one of the most well-researched supplements out there on the market. And fortunately, it's gotten away from some of the stigma that was associated with it back in the Mark McGuire days. Now, while creatine is most popularly known for its ability to improve exercise and performance, what's actually probably more important is its roles in improving mitochondrial function. The reason creatine works is that it acts as a reservoir in the mitochondria to help ATP regulation. Unfortunately, time for a little bit of quick biochemistry and physiology, but bear with me. Essentially, ATP, or adenosine triphosphate, is the predominant energy system in your body. And when you need energy, what it will do is it will drop off one of those phosphates and it will become ADP, or adenosine diphosphate. What creatine does is it essentially catches it. So think about ATP and creatine playing a game of catch. So adenosine throws the phosphate ball over to the creatine. Creatine catches the ball and it returns it back to the ATP, basically regenerating it and allowing more energy to be formed. To be clear, that's an oversimplified analogy for it, but you get the idea. Creatine is essential for super high intensity, short bursts of energy, whereas long steady state cardio will be using fats and more high intensity stuff will be using carbohydrates. When we are talking about that short burst, we're looking at the creatine system. But going back to that mitochondrial idea, where creatine may really excel is improving cognitive functioning and memory following concussions, strokes, cardiovascular incidents, in neurodegenerative diseases like Parkinson's and Alzheimer's, and potentially even improving the outcomes of cancer. Moreover, muscle wasting is one of the key determinants of the aging process, and creatine has shown definitive benefit in reducing that, whether someone's working out or not. Now, to be clear, it is important that you should be working out if you're on creatine. It isn't going to build excess muscle in isolation. It's not an anabolic steroid, it's not HGH. However, it will help to reduce muscle wasting. What we see in size gains are generally an increase of muscular fluid volume, basically water's being retained around the muscle cells. That being said, the increase in energy that creatine provides may allow you to work out for longer, so if you are working out and you're taking the creatine, you may be able to put on more lean muscle mass on top of that retained water. Now, going back to that retained water though, because it's pulling the water into your muscle cells, there is potential for dehydration and muscle cramps. As such, it is super important to make sure you're adequately hydrated if you're taking creatine. So, what should we do about taking in creatine? Should we be supplementing with it? Well, what's interesting is that most animal products are rich sources of creatine. In fact, herring is the best. We're getting 5 grams per pound. But things like beef and pork are also going to provide around 2 grams per pound. So you're going to be getting in some simply by eating that meat. To my fighters and other weight class athletes, this is actually why I cut out red meat the Tuesday of the week of weigh-ins, because of the creatine content. What's going to happen is it's going to retain water and that's going to throw off your water cut. So if you are a weight class athlete, be mindful of that and avoid creatine during the time of your weight cut, particularly that last week. Other ways your body can biosynthesize, you can produce it inside your own body from the amino acids arginine, glycine, and methionine. But all that being said, if you are on a vegetarian or vegan diet, and again, I don't know how you're here, but hey, how you doing? Glad to have you, I guess. Kidding, glad to have you, seriously. No, but if you are seriously on a plant-based diet, you absolutely should be supplementing with creatine to help make sure that you have adequate amounts, particularly if you're trying to build muscle. Because the fact of the matter is, the research indicates that those who are on a vegan or vegetarian or just otherwise plant-based diet will have lower levels of serum creatine. In terms of what to actually supplement with, there are thousands of options, the crealkalins and the esters, but plain, old-fashioned creatine monohydrate, nothing added to it, is time-tested and clinically proven to be effective. So just go with the basic stuff. You can find some plain cheap stuff. True Athlete is a great one. Vitamin Shops' Body Tech. Just get something that's clean. 5 grams a day should be beneficial. Could play around with it a little more, but if you start there, you should be good to go. So, your biggest takeaways are that, yeah, you probably should be supplementing with creatine, particularly if you're on a plant-based diet. Not only is it beneficial for exercise and performance, but it has tremendous benefits on your mitochondria. It can help with the aging process, it can help with your brain, it can help with your heart, help potentially fight cancer. So many benefits, it's just insane. So definitely consider it. But either way though, guys, hope this helped you out. You know what to do. Like and subscribe down below. Share it with your friends. Head over to Instagram and Twitter and follow me at Mike the Caveman. Over on Facebook at Payload from Long Island. And of course, over at MikeTheCaveman.com. That being said, have a wonderful rest of your day. Maybe go take some creatine. And I'll see you tomorrow. And because you don't really have too much of it, your liver can only produce so much.